Hey, good day, good day. This be Moses. Got a review for you today, amongst other things. Nothing much happening. Nothing much going on around here. Although I did have something happen today I thought was kind of strange. You remember that video I made yesterday? And I got up and I put the camera on the clock and it said 3:42. This morning I got up, got out of my chair and went over and looked at the clock. Guess what? It said 3:42 again. What's the chances of that? Is that one of the weird things where I'm going to see 3:42 all the time? I thought that was funny. It grabbed my attention. Took my shower. I didn't trim my beard, as you can see, though. I got to do something about that before Christmas. What else am I going to talk about? Brain farts. Oh, remember I told you I was going to get a bird. I was going to get a companion. Well, I've been looking around at cages and I can't find any. I used to have one in the basement. My daughter came over the other day and I had to go down and look for it. And come to find out, the wife took it to the Goodwill, so I don't have a cage. So I've been looking around on eBay, and expensive as hell, man. I mean, I guess I've been shut up too long since I've retired, and I really don't know the value of $1 anymore because, I'm still back in the 90s. Prices, all that has changed. Now everything seems so expensive. But I was looking just at little parakeet cages, and they want $60, $70 for a cage. So I happened to run across a couple on Craigslist. Looked like brand new. And they wanted $20 each. And came with toys and mirrors and all the crap for parakeets. And they had two of them, your choice. They were different shapes. About the same size. White cages. And so I sent this person a letter, because it was like a month-old ad. Yeah, I still got them. If you want them both, you can have them both for $30. So I told him I'd take them. My son's going to go get them tomorrow night about 7:30 if he gets out of work. And so I'm going to have two cages, not one, but two. And I'm going to take the one I like the best and use that one. The other one I'll just store away somewhere. Because I can't never imagine having more than a couple of parakeets. They're just too damn noisy. And I thought about getting just one. And I probably will start out with just one, and then I'll go ahead and see how happy it is. Because you're supposed to give it a lot of attention, a couple hours a day. Of course, I don't have nothing else to do, but it might get old after a while. Just like everything gets old after a while. That's why people sell this shit all the time. But I might get, a little mate to keep them company. And when they got somebody to keep them company, they're happy. But if they're alone, if you don't have a bunch of toys and stuff in there to keep them happy, you're supposed to give them a lot of attention. And I've had a bad paranormal idea. Shame on me. A bad paranormal idea. I want to get an albino parakeet. A white one. That's right. And the reason for that? Because they got red eyes. Albinos are white with red eyes. And I figured what would be better than get a white parakeet with red eyes? And I'm going to call him Ian. A fallen angel, white, but he's got red eyes. Perfect depiction of a fallen angel. A white parakeet with red eyes. And call him Ian. What could be better than that? I don't know if I'm actually going to go ahead and do it, but my old thoughts, boy, they're always churning up there. Because I originally wanted just a blue parakeet. A male, basically, to start with, then get another one. But I don't want to get a male and a female because I don't want any raised parakeets. I wouldn't be able to get rid of them. And they're just too easy to raise. If you get a couple of them there, and they're happy with each other, and you stick a box on that cage, and man, you'll have parakeets in no time. So anyway, that's what the deal is on my birding idea. So to move on from there, I thought I gave you a little review today. I bought an item. Let me shrink this down and put me in the corner. I'll get rid of me over here. Oop. Too big. Make me smaller. Okay. That's good. Let me bring this picture in here. Let's see. I got pictures. Pictures. Okay, here we go. This came in the mail today. I ordered for my computer. It's a 7-port hub with dual charging ports. Super speed, 5 gigabytes per second. USB 3.0. Of course, I got my new computer I built, a super duper computer. But you know, if you got a computer, you have these little USB ports where you can plug stuff in. A jump drive, or plug your phone in to charge, and you know, it's all kinds of different things. And a lot of times, you know, they're all on the back of the computer. They're in an inconvenient place. And of course, I have a couple plugged in back here now. I got my mouse and I've got my keyboard. Some people use wireless mouse and keyboards, but I don't like the wireless ones. And anyway, I got them plugged in the back. And other than that, you know, I got a couple little ones in the front of the computer, but they're way up over here, and they're out of reach, and they're hard to get to. And actually, I got an external 1 terabyte hard drive plugged into one of them, so I only got the one, and I always got to stretch and get up out of my seat and fart around over there to get it plugged in. And so I said, one of these is what I'm going to have to get. So I got one that came in the mail today. Here's the back of it. This tells different things about it. But it shows you plug in all different things. Printer, your phone, it's all kinds of different things. So I even made a little video of it here. Let me show you this. This is it. I got it hooked up. Okay, here it is. I have it plugged in, and at the moment you'll see that the thing has a blue light on. It has a blue LED light for every one of the ports, and the first port and the last port can be used for charging your devices. And you see I've got something plugged in that's port 1 now, and I got my phone plugged in here. Of course, I don't know if you can see that, but it says charging 91%, and my granddaughter in the front. So yeah, that's it, charging. And I'll hold it up here. This is the connection that connects to a 3.0 USB port in your computer, and of course the one on the other side is the power supply. It has the power supply because it uses it for charging your devices. It's a 25 watt power supply, so it's pretty heavy duty. Charge your tablets, your phones, and of course you can plug any other peripheral into the ports that you were in your computer. You know, you plug in one of these, you know, jump drive they're called, you know. You can plug that in there and make connections to your computer, whatever you want. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. It does plug in into one of your existing ports in the back of your computer, you know, where they're all inconvenient place for them to put them. They're always hard to reach, unless of course you got a laptop there on the side. It's no problem. But sometimes in a laptop you don't have enough of them ports. There's usually only 2 or 3 in a laptop. Sometimes you need many more than that. Well, this device eliminates the need for inconvenience, trying to plug stuff in, pulling your computer out and getting behind it and plugging crap in, and then when you're done with it, unplug it and all that stuff. And it gives you just, you know, right here on my desk, man. It's right here. I'm patting it right now, and it's within reach, easy to plug your extra stuff into, your phones, your tablets, the charge, or just, you know, your jump drives, or whatever you want to plug into it. It's right here, and it's convenient. I like it real well. The only thing I can say against it that I wish it had is rubber feet on the bottom, so it wouldn't slide around your desk. It doesn't have any rubber feet. But you can find them on eBay. It's called pluggables. And I don't know how much it cost me. It cost me under $40. I think it was more like, I don't know, was it $29.95? Or was it 30 something? $34.95? I don't know. But in that range. And it works damn good. I like it so far, no problem. And yeah, that's my review. Pluggable. 7-port hub. USB 3.0 hub. Oh, and it's also, if you don't have USB 3, it doesn't matter. It also will work on a USB 2.0 or a 1.1, which is the oldest. And then they come out with USB 2.0. And now all the newer computers have 3.0. And mine even has some 3.1 ports back there. So are even faster yet. That's the difference between the 2.0 and the 3.0 is the throughput. How fast you can transfer data over them ports. In other words, if I was to plug in an external, or if I was going to write a movie to this, maybe this jump drive I stuck in there, it'll write it a whole lot faster if you got a 3.0 port you're plugging it into than it would at having a 2.0 port. A 2.0 port might take twice as long, maybe 3 times as long, to transfer your video from your computer onto this jump drive than it would if you plugged it into a 3.0. So 3.0, higher the number, faster. Faster the throughput, faster the copying, faster, moving your data. So that's my review, an update on my bird stuff that's going on. I'm going to get those cages tomorrow night. I'm going to take the one I like the best. I'm going to set it up here, and I think I'm going to set it right behind me here, or maybe over here to the right of me. I don't know. I'll find a place for it. I can't fit it up here by my computer because they got no room on the desk on the top up here, but I'll fit it somewhere close. And you might as well get used to hearing this damn parakeet noise all the time, because whenever I make a video, you're going to be hearing it. I can't put a gag in his mouth, so you're going to be hearing it whether you like it or not. And I don't know how loud he's going to be. I may have to. Oh, I just messed up my focus. I may have to put a. If he's too noisy when I make videos, I may have to put a cloth over his cage to shut him up. So, okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get the white albino one. I never had a pure white. I never had a Latino, which is pure yellow. I've always had just regular blue or green parakeets. And the pied ones, I don't like them. Them are the ones that are like all motty, patches of white on them and all this different colors. They look calico to me. They call them pied. They call them fancy parakeets. I don't like them. I like just a regular standard parakeet. Regular standard parakeet, by the way, in nature is green. The green ones you see, that's what they look like. They're from Australia, and if you've never seen parakeets in a while, look it up on Google. Google parakeets Australia, and you'll find videos of them. I mean, they just flock by the millions of them. You've never seen so many of these things. It looks like a green cloud going through the sky. And they're gregarious. That means they talk they got to have stimulation all the time. And if you can't stimulate them enough to keep them happy, they can die. Even die. They'll start picking feathers. They can die. And so that's why you always want to, if you can't give it enough time, you want to keep at least a pair. And if you're going to breed parakeets, you want about 3 or 4 pairs. And then you got this ruckus going on all the time, and they're talking back and forth and shit, and it's like it's like they're in the wild. And then all you got to do is watch for pairs that are in love with one another, and they will bond with one another. The parakeets will bond, a male to a female, and once they bond, I mean, some males reject females, and some females reject males. It's like in life, in the human realm, but. If they are in love with one another, you watch them. You got to watch them. They'll start feeding each other, and they're like, they swap and spit, man. And when they do that, they've bonded to one another. And then you put a nesting box on your cage, and look out. you're going to end up with a bunch of babies. And I used to raise them, sell them to the pet store for, I don't know what they used to give me, $7 or $8, $5, $6, $7 per bird. And right now I'm looking it up. There's only one pet store here in town, and they want $24 so price of everything's went up, man. Okay, catch you guys later. That's 15 minutes. That's about par for me. You know how I am. So thanks a lot. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for watching my first review. And toodaloo.